Buffalo with an option to drop. Darlene carries it in. Puck follows him. And that is fired up. And after the play in the corner, hit by Emil Lilleberg on Rasmus Dahlin, and we're back at it again. And it's Tage Thompson.
Yeah, Tage wasted no time. He saw what happened there, and he came right across. And if nothing else, addressing the situation and letting the guy know. And here's Dawes gets a second opportunity. Good job right there, and then he finishes him in the corner. And Tage Thompson instantly comes across. After that hit right there, he didn't like what he saw, and he was letting him know in our building and gets his team, we don't do that. And I'm not sure if nothing's being called out of this, but the faceoff is coming outside the Tampa Bay zone.
Well, we'll see what kind of ethics are held to tonight between these two teams. They were thrown out the window in the first game, and of course a couple of the main combatants are not in the lineup from the last meeting between these two, in Cirelli and Hagel. Won by Dunn. Shot from the blue line, held there by Vasilevsky. You've got Dunn, you've got Maldenstein. Here comes Greenway. Anything Tampa wants to do, as long as you don't take the extra one. Oh, here we go. Here comes Luke Shed as well, following Corey Perry. And they're down in the corner again. Tampa and Buffalo. Part 2 at KeyBank Center. Dunn with the helmet off. Maldenstein in a headlock. Got some big bodies out there.
In there. This is good. It's not over yet.
No, they are still locked up down in this corner. And until they're all separated, you can't be sure it is done.
Yeah.
I mean, Tampa's playing this way almost every night when you talk to opponents that they're seeing here down the stretch.
Yeah, it's all done now.
Well, when Razor tells us it's done, we're safe to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We're coming right back. Buffalo up 1-0, just past the halfway point of the first period.
He's one-on-one and drops it a point. Point with a move, and he collides with Luukkonen and goes crashing into the end boards. He was tripped on the way to the net.
He was.
And Gonsalves is in there having words with Samuelson.
Yeah, because that's who took Point out, really tweaked him up. Braden Point's going fast. He's kind of out of control when he gets hit from the side like that. And that's why Gonsalves came in with to get a piece of Samuelson. Samuelson's 6'4", about 230 pounds, much bigger than Braden Point. And he just plain does not want Braden Point driving all the way to the net. Good news is he's back up on his feet. But here comes Braden. Nice protection of the puck. And then it's actually the goaltender, too, that takes him out. So he's got to stand his ground. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen gets that right leg out, but he is making the save there. And with Braden trying to go wide to the net here and finish the play, he goes to his backhand. He gets tweaked up by the defenseman, first of all. So he's out of control and already spinning. Then the collision with the goaltender, and then the collision with the goalpost. That's a tough combo, and I think Braden's going to go to get looked at behind the scenes here in the locker room.
Here's that Stu. Gets that across, receives the return feed, another shot, and another save by Luukkonen.
Well, there's an example of the Buffalo Sabres heeding the advice of their coach, Lindy Ruff. The Lightning D-man went D to D and then D to D again, but the boxing out in front of the net, the UPL was able to see this one pretty easily. Watch the battles in front there. Lightning guys trying to get there, but boxing out, both guys covered. Gensel taking a beating front and back at the beginning and at the end. Their coach was mad at them after the last two games of being too lackadaisical in front of their own net, and they got the message here tonight. It's been tough for Nick Paul and Gensel and Bjorkstrand and everybody. That
point in front for Gensel, bouncing puck. Luukkonen is down, and he's got it. With both Gensel and Point to the side of the net. Now Gensel is getting into it with Benson.
Yeah, he took one extra whack there. That's just everybody protecting their goaltender. We've seen that at both ends of the ice. Jake Gensel got a piece of that puck that was airborne right in the edge of the paint there, and he's trying to whack it home. I mean, they need one more to tie it up. And Benson, who's been involved for Buffalo all night long got back in his face.
And both guys are going to the box.
There's Jake Guentzel in the penalty box. He and Benson are both there. And it happened after the whistle blew. Jake's right here after Braden Point gets it into the crease. Jake takes a whack at it, and it'll take one more. Hey, it's a one-goal game. You need one. So Benson comes after him, and Jake smart. He got a couple of pretty good shots, and he got his money's worth on the 2 minutes. That's for sure.
Pretty low event third period so far, Brian. Shots are 3-2, just 5 shots on net. Lightning with a slight advantage, but they've not really been able to make a push yet. Still lots of time remaining in the third period, but Buffalo has been sound defensively, and there's been no flow, as you pointed out a few times.
Yeah, no room.